Hey folks, off screen Eric here, and we're going to do a tour of my comic book bookshelf. The reason I'm just showing something random at the moment is so I can give you a little backstory. I've got this bookshelf that I bought at Walmart, put together myself, and it's a little flimsy. The weight of all these trade paperbacks and stuff, hardbacks, was bowing the shelves so bad that like one of them was almost coming off the pegs that hold the shelves together. And the other day, as of this recording, I was taking something off the shelf and I thought the whole bookcase was going to collapse. So I took everything off of it and I measured the space between the shelves and put some 2x4s in, which you'll see, and then rearranged everything and put all my Marvel stuff on the shelf, which you'll see. It used to have DC, Marvel, independent stuff, and there's DC on the very top, which is where we're going to start. But then you'll see all the Marvel stuff. Just thought I'd share this with you. We'll see how it goes. See if my arms get tired holding this up. But all right, so let's go. We're just going to start. Hope you've taken your Dramamine because we're going to be moving. Let's go over here, and we'll start down here. We've got some Jack Kirby stuff, complete collections, and I put them all together because I like the way they look together. And then we've got things like All-Star Western, which is New 52. It's Jonah Hex, some Animal Man, Matt Wagner Batman and Grendel, and some Elseworlds stuff. All-Star Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. People hate it, but I loved it. It was crazy. Frank Miller stuff. Long Halloween, Jeff Loeb, Dark Victory, and Haunted Night all go together. Batman Year One, more Frank Miller. Matt Wagner, all his Batman stuff. Love that. This is all going to get tilty here. Batman Hush, Under the Red Hood, some Rebirth, and then Batman White Knight, Sean Murphy. That's fantastic. Batman Earth 1 is not Elseworlds, but it's a retelling of Batman. What do we got? Birds of Prey, Black Canary, Zatanna, Brave and the Bold, Creature Commandos, Crisis on Infinite Earths, a classic. Dark Knight, The Demon, more Matt Wagner. Love Matt Wagner. Some Doc Savage, Doom Patrol by Grant Morrison. I absolutely love that. Deceased, that's the only one that I have in a collected edition. All the rest I have the individual issues. The new Swamp Thing, more Red Hood. And then, gotta move my arms. Shoulders are getting tight. Okay, over here. We'll back up a little. This big hardback Sinestro Corps War. I got that at Half Price Books. The Superman for Tomorrow is another slipcase hardcover that I got at half price. These Batman Unwrapped. I think those were initially in color, but these are black and white editions. Found those at Half Price Books. And then that thing right there in the middle is Frank Miller's third Dark Knight storyline. And then, over here, bunch of Elseworlds stuff. I love alternate versions of characters. Final Crisis, some Green Arrow, Green Lantern Earth 1, another retelling, Harley Quinn from Rebirth, Identity Crisis, great story, iZombie, a bunch of Hellblazer. Constantine's one of my favorite characters. Justice League. The Nail is an Elseworlds story. Justice League Dark. Some Howard Chaykin. And a bunch of new Teen Titans. Not the whole collection, but a bunch of them. All right, so that's the DC that I threw up there. Let's get to the Marvel stuff. All right, so what do we got? That's Belit. Age of Conan is that little tiny thing you can barely see. Then we've got some Avengers, Mighty Marvel Masterworks, reprinting the oldest Avengers stories. And then some other random Avengers. Then those 3 or 4, excuse me, white ones are the current run of Avengers. And then Avengers Forever I just got. Well, I guess the 3 white ones are Avengers. Avengers 1959 by Howard Chaykin. We got some Epic Collections, Avengers West Coast, Black Panther. Got the new Black Widow run there. Bloodstone and the Legion of Monsters. Love that stuff. More Mighty Marvel Masterworks, Captain America. Captain America Heroes Return is fantastic story. Some old Captain Marvel, some new Captain Marvel. Current run, Carnage. I think that's the whole Carnage series from years ago. Champions. Cloak and Dagger. Love that book. And then there's a 2x4. Splitting up the Conan Epic Collections. These are all new within the last year or so. The first 5 volumes. So happy to have that, reprinting the original Marvel Conan comic. Got the Daredevil, Mighty Marvel Masterworks, Daredevil Man Without Fear, that's Frank Miller, and then 3 volumes of more Frank Miller. Daredevil Born Again, one of my favorite storylines of all time. And then the Kevin Smith Daredevil. And then up here, that's the, I think that's the entire run of Chip Zdarsky Daredevil. And then Darkhold. What is this? Oh, Dead of Night. The Devil Slayer one is written by Brian Keene. And then the Man-Thing, I don't remember who did that. Deadpool by Joe Kelly, complete collection, 2 volumes of that. And then The Light's Not So Great. Mark with a Mouth. Just a bunch of Deadpool. Right there. And then we'll move on down. Where are we going? Here we go. So there's some Avengers stuff here at the end because they wouldn't fit on the shelf above. And you can see the Deadpool Samurai, which are manga. Then we've got some Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, Deathlock, The Demolisher, the complete collection. Love it. And then they did this set of decades. So it's 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, and 10s. Got the whole set there. Defenders Indefensible. Fun stories. Some A Devil Dinosaur by Jack Kirby, the complete collection. Doctor Strange. The first, 5 or 6 issues of a run on Doctor Strange. I have the rest in individual issues, and then 3 volumes of the Epic Collection. And what do we have? Death of Doctor Strange Companion. So I have the individual issues of the main miniseries, and then these were a bunch of one-shots. Some Doctor Doom, Doom War by Jonathan Mayberry, and then a Doctor Doom series. Dr. Voodoo, another character I love. Dominic Fortune, a character I absolutely love. More Howard Chaykin. We get some Jack Kirby, Eternals, the complete collection. And then possibly the whole series of Exiles. The first run, 6 volumes. Fantastic Four Epic Collection, Volume 1. And then this red book here, the new Fantastic Four, was just a 3 or 4 issue storyline where Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, the Hulk, and Wolverine, I believe, became the Fantastic Four. They're actually doing a follow-up series right now. Fear Itself, Dracula, Victor Gischler, Fearless Defenders, Cullen Bunn, just the first volume there. Ghost Rider Epic Collection Volume 1, Ghost Rider by Daniel Way, the complete collection. Guardians of the Galaxy, the most recent run on that. Hawkeye Epic Collection. Some more Hawkeye collections, and then some Heroes for Hire. Heroes Reborn, that's the recent one. Hit Monkey. What is that in the hood? We can't see. Love that series. And then Marvel Masterwork Pinups, a great kind of poster book. And then we're going to move on down. I'm going to have to get down on my knees. All right, so up here, these Treasury editions. Black, White, and Blood for Deadpool, Carnage, Wolverine. There's an Elektra one coming out. And currently, the monthly issues for Moon Knight are coming out. But I'm getting the Treasury editions. Then, let me settle a little. We got Howard the Duck, the complete collection, all 4 volumes. The Incredible Hulk, Mighty Marvel Masterworks. And then this little purple one is Future Imperfect, which is a great story. And then Immortal Hulk, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Warps, which, you know what? Hold on a second. This is going to get... I'm going to sit for the rest of this. Ugh. Well, that was not pleasant for anyone. All right, but anyway. So Infinity Warps is, I think it's a bunch of 1-shots or 2-shots where characters melded together. So 2 characters became one. Inhumans, Jack Kirby stuff. Iron Man Epic Collection. I'm so glad to have those. Move over here. We've got, things are a little crooked. Iron Fist Epic Collection. Iron Fist. The Immortal Iron Fist. And whatever. Kang the Conqueror. Some Kazar stuff. Kill Raven. Hard to see. Epic Collection. Loved that book. Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers. Luke Cage Epic Collection. Machine Man Complete Collection. Man-Thing Complete Collection. Man-Wolf Complete Collection. Marvel 1602 by Neil Gaiman. And then Marvel 1872. A Marvel Horror, which just has a bunch of reprints of the Black and White magazine. Marvel Monsters. A Marvel Team-Up that I believe, I can't see it, I believe that was written by Robert Kirkman. Let's move on down here. And we have Marvel 2-in-1 Epic Collection, Volume 1. That was a team-up book with The Thing from the Fantastic Four. So every issue he teamed up with somebody different. Marvel Universe versus Wolverine. Another Jonathan Mayberry. Some Marvel Zombies. Only 3 of them right now. But Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness. So good. Marvel's Companion. So Marvel's was a big miniseries. Alex Ross painted art. And this is just a bunch of stuff that kind of goes with it. Mighty Thor, that's the Jane Foster. The Monster of Frankenstein Complete Collection. Loved that book. A couple of Moon Knight books. I have the Moon Knight Omnibuy. And this is just some stuff that haven't been collected in those. Morbius. Mr. and Mrs. X. That was a short-lived book with Rogue and Gambit when they got married. And then we have Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos. Ms. Marvel. I'm loving that TV show. Mystic Arcana was a book with all the magic, or a bunch of the magic characters. New Mutants, Epic Collections, Volume 1 and 2, and then the current New Mutants series. Next Wave, Agents of Hate by Warren Ellis. Such a great series. Warren Ellis, I think, is problematic at this point in time, but he's a hell of a writer. Phoenix Song, Echo. I haven't read this yet, but it's the character Echo from the Hawkeye TV series, if anyone's seen that. Power Man and Iron Fist Epic Collection, Volume 1. Another Power Man and Iron Fist. Rocket Raccoon and Groot Complete Collection has the original Rocket Raccoon mini-series in it, which is so exciting. Savage Avengers. More Secret Warps, and then Secret Wars. That's the second one, or actually the third one. It's not the original. She-Hulk Epic Collection Volume 2, which is the only volume that's out. Some Silver Surfer stuff. And then we have Skull the Slayer, Son of Satan classic. Some Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man Strange Adventures, just a random bunch of weird Spider-Man stories. Spider-Man Red Sonja, Spider-Man Family Business, and then Spider-Man Noir, the complete collection until another series came out. Spider-Man Life Story, great book about if like Peter Parker aged naturally. So each issue was a different decade. Spider-Man Deadpool, Symbiote Spider-Man, 4 miniseries by Peter David. The new Spider-Woman series. And then this Amazing Spider-Man graphic novel. And then finally, we'll go down here. You can see this Savage Sword of Conan. Big reprint collection. What's on top of it? I can't tell. It's too dark. Well, I guess I'll have to reach over. Oh, that's just an old Marvel Chillers. So, what do we have? Spirits of Vengeance. Rise of the Midnight Suns. That's pretty new. Just got that. Star-Lord, Guardian of the Galaxy. That's the original Star-Lord stuff. And then we have 5 volumes of Star Wars, the original Marvel years, epic collections. That is the classic stuff from the 70s and 80s and on. And then a bunch of Dr. Aphra, one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Star Wars Infinities is like What If, but Star Wars, so they change just a little thing and see where the story goes. Some Taskmaster there, a character that I love. So that first one has his earliest appearances, and then the second one has some more modern mini-series. Then we've got Mighty Marvel Masterworks Thor, 2 volumes of that. And then Thor, I know the lighting is horrible here. Thor by Walter Simonson. That's the introduction of Beta Ray Bill. Thunderbolts Classic, a great book. Tigra, the complete collection. And then we pop over here and we have Tomb of Dracula, the complete collection. 5 volumes. I think that's all of it, except for this little Tomb of Dracula here. Ultimate Comics Avengers, just something that was given to me. But I dug a lot of the Ultimate Comics. And then we have Unbelievable Gwenpool. Venom Space Knight, which was a weird book. And then, so then the other Venoms, you can see, starts at 5, because I have all the regular issues up until that point. And then, so that Venom Beyond, King in Black, then King in Black. And then, what do we have? 5, 6. Why are things weird? Oh, I see. So 6 is the last of the last Venom run. And then next to it, that Recursion is the first volume of the new Venom run. And then there was a Vision 12-issue series. So that's the 2 volumes there. Vision and Scarlet Witch. The Saga of Wanda and Vision. Reprints, a bunch of great old Vision and Scarlet Witch stuff, and then this little tiny thing packed in there. Marvel Visions, Wanda and Vision. Werewolf by Night, complete collection, all 3 volumes. What If Classic, 4 volumes of that. Loved What If, again, alternate takes. And then here in the dark, there's a more recent What If. Mighty Marvel Masterworks, the X-Men. And then X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Long Shot. Can't quite get an angle on that. I love Long Shot. And then I'll pull back a little. A bunch of the old black and white magazines. A complete set. I think there are 8 issues of Doc Savage. And some stuff with Sherlock Holmes and zombies and different things. So those are just stacked on there, obviously. And you can see I've left space to add as things come in, because I've got, more Iron Man on order, more of, just tons and tons of more Marvel stuff that's going to be coming in. Not a lot of space on that bottom shelf, but, space to rearrange things if I have to. Anyway, that's it. Not the greatest video, but just figured I'd share. Let's see if we can get that Iron Man. That's my favorite version of Iron Man's armor. Used to be my favorite character of all time. So happy to have those epic collections so I can go back and read it. And I love these collected editions. Especially, we're in the heyday of reprinting all this great old stuff. The Son of Satan and, Man-Thing. Where did Man-Thing go? Oh, he's up there. Things like that. Man-Wolf, Tigra, just Tomb of Dracula. Being able to have all of that stuff in these great collections. So there you go. That's it. There you go. The shelves. I'm sitting on the floor now. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. There's your tour. I wish I had something I guess I'll just kind of focus right here as I talk, because I can't really spin the camera around. Look at all that beautiful Star Wars stuff. All right. Yeah, I don't really have a question except the usual, does anything grab your eye? I figure DK Dempsey might be interested in the Neil Gaiman. And other than that, I don't know. What is of interest to folks? That's it. Obviously, all of it is of interest to me. I've read a ton of this. There's a bunch that I have not read yet. Some of this I read, like all that Iron Man stuff I read back in the day. Although everything in those 5 volumes was stuff from before I started collecting Iron Man. So it was back in the day when I would hunt through comic book shops and find all the individual issues and get them and read them. And I had all of the stuff, well, except for the first volume. I didn't have like the very first appearance of Iron Man, but I had a lot of that old stuff. So I've read all that, but I've read a bunch of the Star Wars, but not all of it. I've read the Taskmaster and Thunderbolts, a bunch of the Tomb of Dracula, but not all of it. So, a bunch of What If. Loved What If. But anyway, so yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling now. So let's bring it to a close. What caught your eye? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any comments or questions or corrections of your own, put those in the comments below. How do you like my 2x4s? Please like, share, and subscribe. All the normal YouTube stuff. If you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. And my Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is ErikSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That is all I've got for you now, this week, at this time. So until next time, read more books.